Well, I would highly recommend Evercare to anybody that I know has a medical situation. The father of Olaedo, Wanda Ifeanyichukwu. We came to Evercare sometime on the 24th of October last year, 2025. We gave it to her that same week on the 19th. After some days, we discovered that she had a perforation in her intestine. And of course, the normal jaundice, but it wasn't the jaundice that brought us. It was the perforation in her intestine and other issues that we were not so clear about. This was discovered a few days after she was giving birth to. So we had to leave the hospital where we were to Evercare because it was highly recommended. And on coming here, we were given a very quick response. The doctors were very, very professional and very empathetic towards us. They asked what the issue was. We explained everything to the best of our knowledge, and they swung into action. The next day, they organized surgery for her to ascertain the extent of the perforation in her intestine. It was fixed. It was successful. So on doing that, they discovered that she didn't just have a perforation in her intestine. She had an infection that was already spreading that had damaged her intestine at the time. And they also discovered she had PDA. So after the surgery, they had to move her to the NICU.
Baby Olaedo came to us with abdominal swelling at birth. So she was unable to eat and she was throwing up her feet. So when we examined, we discovered that she had a perforated intestine. So we admitted her, and doing a detailed inspection and examination, we also discovered she had a congenital heart disease, which is a patent ductus arteriosus, which simply means that there is an abnormal connection between the right heart and the left heart. First, we had to treat the perforation. Initially, she had a diversion of the perforated intestine out of the body so that her tummy will not be contaminated. So this allowed her to recover and we were able to discharge her. And subsequently, she was readmitted for the closure of the PDA, which is the abnormal connection between the right and the left heart. So we closed the PDA at about the 3rd month of life. Then towards the 5th month of life, she came back for us to repair the intestine where we have already diverted before. It was a very long journey for both the parents and the baby, and with a lot of empathy and a lot of support from the hospital and her parents, she was able to pull through all these difficult situations.
Every day we kept seeing progress every day, and thanks to the doctors here, Dr. Arua, the nurses, the level of professionalism, the way they carried our baby, took care of the baby till she was out of the NICU. And even when she was out, we still had 2 more surgeries. We were done with the first phase that she was out of the NICU. I remember having to tell my wife, whatever we have left in the account, let's just use it to appreciate the nurses, because I didn't feel whatever we had paid was enough to appreciate them for the good work done. But I didn't just meet doctors here. I met people that I can call family. They stood by us throughout the whole season. Doctors, you can imagine, I'll come here on Sunday. The doctor was coming here every day just because of us. Mind you, this was not a process that lasted for like few days. It was weeks, turning into months, and he was there. You know, all the doctors, I can't start mentioning their names, but I don't hope to always come to Evercare because I don't hope to be sick or to have a sick one. But I would highly recommend Evercare to anybody that I know has a medical situation or that needs a medical attention, because Evercare showed me love. To me, it was beyond collecting money and providing services. They showed me how much they cared, and I think that word Evercare, it's not just a name like every other hospital. I think it's actually what they embody. I think it's actually what they show, and it's the kind of hospital that will tell you, if you are broke, come back to Nigeria, you get the best service here. So, and today my baby is fine. You know, And I'm really very grateful to the management. I'm really very grateful to the doctors, to the nurses, to every single person that was part of this in one way or the other.
Any baby that is facing a surgical problem, at Evercare we have all the support, we have the expertise, and we also have the equipment to help this baby to pull through difficult surgical situation.